Hello, this is Hard Chatter, and today I want to do a review of the BET Awards. Yes, it was yesterday, and they are dubbing it the EBT Awards, and I'm going to explain why. Okay. Most of the starlets that came out that night were half naked. Remy is a good example. She wore jewels, and it was totally see through. Okay. Now, mind you, she has a son facing first degree murder. Okay. And she just previous that day said she wanted to smack three bitches. Okay. Total trash. Then you got Sexy Red, who did her performance, looking slutty, teaching all the young girls. That's what you want to be when you grow up. You want to be just like Sexy Red. Okay. And then what really behooved me is after that performance, it was children performing. Yeah, children. And we're talking about T.I.'s daughter, T.I. and Tiny's daughter, adorable daughter, by the way, performing right after the Sexy Red, where she was showing everything. Nothing was left to the imagination. Now it is dubbed as the EBT Awards for good reason. Usher's tribute was it was okay. From what I understand, they cut his speech short by I think 3 minutes. So for I think 3 minutes, he was just talking to himself, or it looked like he was talking to himself. Taraji P. Henson was livid for the BET Awards. I mean, she was literally drunk the whole night. In fact, she was so drunk that she mistaken Keith Lee for somebody else. And then in front of his wife, oh, this is the icing on the cake. Then she flirted with Keith Lee. Okay. And she gave him a rose and he dropped the rose. I mean, the look on his wife's face. If the face could talk, she was totally and rightfully disgusted. Okay. Now, of course, they do their shit, but I'm going to tell you another performance. Will Smith and Kirk Franklin. And if you get a chance, please look it up. But they did a performance. And during that performance, which is supposed to be a Christian performance, they're performing it on rocks and fire in a very dark colors. Okay. We're talking about red. We're talking about grays. We're talking about a lot of blacks. Okay. Now, if you're trying to perform a song, especially for God, why would you be that demonic in your presence? It doesn't make sense. Will Smith is still suffering from the slap heard around the world. And, he wants to be justified. He wants to be saved. He wants to be forgiven by his own people. Totally get it. Okay. Totally get it. But the devil was there, and it was there in full swing, y'all. I think they need to stop. I really do. With the Diddy situation going on, it's getting bigger. With the Kanye situation, which he's in a sexual lawsuit right now, you could look that up, which is going to be bigger. BT, what are you celebrating? For real. I want to know what the point of it all was. What are you celebrating? There are real lives that are at stake. Real artists are dying because of gang violence. And that's what really pissed me off. The most thing that pissed me off was Angela Simmons bringing that gun purse. Okay. And then she gets on her today and she's like, I just like the bag. That is the dumbest shit. Angela is the dumbest bitch for this year. Hands down. Hands down. And what behooves me about that little gun purse incident, you see, supposedly her baby's daddy got gunned down. So why would you even think that it would be cool to bring a purse in the form of a gun? I really think that BT needs to sit down with their people and rename the BET Awards as the EBT Awards. It's rightfully suited. It was shit. It was demonic. And you know what? If you're watching it from a little girl's perspective, because I mean, it's for the world to see, right? Then you think that's what I want to be when I grow up. I want 5 babies' daddies. I want to dress like a whore. I want to do whorish things for money. Get your shit right. Okay? BET, EBT. Until the next time, this is Hard Chatter, and I thank you so much for listening.